This is Roger Simon. I'm here with Robert O'Brien, who is a foreign policy advisor to Mitt Romney. What do you expect in the way of foreign policy questions here tonight?
You know, I think there's such a focus on the economy this evening that I'm not sure there'll be a lot of foreign policy questions. Certainly there have been developments in Libya, with our continued developments in the Middle East. We've got 9/11 coming up. So there may be some questions, but I see the focus tonight really on the economy and the jobs. Speech of the president tomorrow, as well as Governor Romney's economic rollout yesterday.
Right, yes. But since we have a foreign policy guy here, let me ask you a question. There's a big deal happening in New York on the 20th. The Palestinians are going in front of the UN, supposedly, to declare unilateral statehood. What is Governor Romney's view on this? Does he have one yet?
You know, I think the view of Governor Romney is similar to the view that Ambassador Bolton and other conservatives had, and that is that the United States needs to stand by its friend Israel. We do not have a better friend in the world and a better friend in the Middle East. Israel is a democracy. They're a longtime ally. I think they've been treated shabbily. I think the governor has spoken on this extensively by the current administration. And I hope, and I know the governor hopes, that if this does get to the Security Council, that the Obama administration will exercise America's veto and make sure that there's not a unilateral admission of Palestine into the General Assembly.
Great. Well, take us behind the curtain now for a second. How does it work being a foreign policy advisor to a big campaign like Romney's? How do you communicate your ideas? How does it go back and forth?
Well, one of the great things about Governor Romney's campaign is he obtains advice from a large number of people, some in the campaign and some out. And the other thing is that Mitt is a student of foreign policy. He wrote a great book, No Apologies. He believes in American greatness. He believes in American exceptionalism. And he's very well versed in foreign policy matters. And I can tell you, every time I've been with the governor, with a group of advisors, whether they're senior generals or former administration officials, as soon as the briefings start, Governor Romney gets to the nub of the question. If there's a difficult issue and when he's being briefed on it, within a minute or two, he's at the heart of the matter asking the tough questions.
Now, how do these briefings happen? Because, you know, we're here at the Reagan Library, and it's a media zoo. I mean, I haven't seen anything quite like this since the OJ trial in LA. You're an LA guy. How do you break through, on the issues to these candidates in these situations?
Well, one of the things that Governor Romney did, and this was important, is the governor's been thinking about these big issues and important issues with respect to America's national security, with respect to America's greatness, for a long time before the campaign started. Once the campaign starts, these folks are on the stump, they're out in the hustings, they're doing debates like this, and their time becomes much more compressed. But nevertheless, the governor finds time for briefings almost on a daily basis from senior foreign policy advisors. But again, it was real important in Mitt's case. He was thinking about these issues for years and years. He wrote his book, laid out his vision of America's foreign policy, what's important to our national security, and his book says it all, No Apologies. In a Romney administration, Governor Romney will not be bowing down to kings, to emperors, to foreign leaders.
No shakes either?
There will be no bows. Governor Romney believes in the dignity of the United States of America. He will not be bowing to foreign heads of state. American presidents don't do that, and Governor Romney won't be doing that. And again, there will be no apologies for American greatness.
Well, I think PJTV viewers will agree with that one. And on that note, thank you very much, Robert O'Brien, for joining us.
Thank you, Roger.
And we'll see you back on PJTV because you're an LA guy.
Thank you, and have fun tonight. This is going to be a great debate, and I think we're going to see some news made.
I hope so.